Hey everyone, here's the final video of this week in the training grounds. Let's see if we can find 2 or 3 examples. Let's find a date here. Let's see, 22nd of March. Canadian dollar is -7, so that's an interesting one. And USD is -3, which is on the weak side, but let's have a go. So USD CAD. Let's see if we can find it here. Looking at the wrong group. Yeah, here it is. USD CAD. 22nd, I said. And CAD was -7, USD -3. So we are looking for a buy on the 22nd. That puts us around here. Okay, so that would be a 60-15. On the 60-minute we can see a first push up, beginning of a trend potentially, and this is a pullback phase, but for the 60-minute it's too small to read swings here, so we have to go down to the 15-minute. Let me use the go-to function here to find it a little bit faster. 22nd of March. Alright, so that is that push we just saw, and this is the whole pullback phase. So it seems like very textbook style setup, where we have a pullback coming in, several swings. We're in the money spot because the big boy territory would be here, right? So these guys want to sell, this guy wants to buy. Let me draw that line there just to make it a little bit more clear. So let me draw these lines. So sellers, but now they're failing to make new lows. And then still failing to make new lows. They try one more time here, but snap, comes right back up. Tries to come down, but goes right back up. So V formation, and then we have a little test phase here before it takes off and actually makes brand new highs. So pretty nice trade, very straightforward. 60-15 with daily strength numbers again. So that one's pretty nice. Let's have a look at another one. Let's take the same date. What was it? 22nd, I think. Yeah, 22nd. And pound -5, and Swiss franc is 7. So that's an extreme one. Maybe we're not going to get a big pullback there, or maybe we have to approach it from a higher time frame. So let's have a look at pound group. Swiss franc, pound Swiss franc, sorry. And again we go to the 22nd of March. We're on the 4-hour time frame already. So let's see here. This is the big push down, so let's draw our big boy territory. I don't want to go too much into the analysis of how to trade it exactly. I just want to illustrate how the strength numbers are useful. So if you guys have any questions, please focus on that and not so much on how it should be traded exactly. Nope. Probably faster like this. 22nd of March. There we go. Alright, so clearly a 4-hour, 60-minute trade here. We can nicely see the swings on the 60-minute. It was a little bit too small on the 4-hour, but on the 60-minute it's quite clear. The whole first set here, then it fails to go higher, so there's a pause here. Then it rejuvenates or restarts, if you will, and comes in for a second set. A bit of a break here, but no failure, because this is still holding above, and then tries to go higher, comes right back, but goes right back up higher, comes down hard. Okay, we have a V formation potentially at this point, and then tries to come up, but can't really make it much further. Just one test here really, or maybe that would be the second test. But yeah, entry would be around here for a little bit more aggressive traders, or around here if you're more conservative. There's still enough risk to reward because we're still far away from the recent lows, and the trade went there in a very nice way. So pretty nice one as well. Let's see if we can find another one. Let's pick another date around that same time. 25th of March. What do we have here? Canadian dollars still very weak, -7. Right below New Zealand is a 3. So let's have a look at New Zealand CAD. Oh, there we go. On the 25th, let's find that. Start from the 4-hour. 25th of March. So we would be looking for buys here because Canadian dollar is very weak and New Zealand is neutral, but on the strong side of neutral. And the date we had was 25th. I don't think there's anything on this time frame. Maybe it's 60-15. Let me find that quickly. Okay, on 60, yeah, on 25th we are in a very shallow pullback here. Let's see how that looks on the 15 minutes. No, we're back in April, so let me find it. And here we go. So this is that whole pullback, and this is a very, very tricky one because the pullback is quite shallow, or it's a big range basically, and not very orderly, where it comes down in a nice set of swings like this, giving us a V formation test, and then it takes off. None of that. It's actually very hard to read. I would say first set of swings would be this, which then fails to go lower, gets a better price, doesn't go lower either, fails again, and then that would be most likely V formation already. And then that's the first test phase. Second test phase comes in, makes it lower actually, but snaps back up into the V, and then entry would be around here. But very hard one. I'm not sure if I would trade this, but that's not the point. The point is that it is to show how you can find trades by just relying on the strength numbers. Okay, hope that makes sense. Hope this whole week makes sense, and looking forward to seeing you next week. Cheers.